Focus on of today's live and our webinar is how to prep your business for the 20 holiday season. Everything as we know it is different, right? But COVID-19, our shopping habits have changed. The way you're managing your business has changed. You've had to make some major adjustments to the volume of the business, maybe transfer a massive portion of your business online and create some digital offers. And some of you were successful in doing that, and some of you probably maybe missed the boat, or you didn't know how to do it, and you're kind of wondering right now if the holiday season is going to continue in the same trend, and if you will maybe not generate as much revenue because you're simply not ready, or if you've done everything right and you're like rock and rolling, if you can continue in the same successful trend. So what we will go into right now is really just I'll show you a few steps of what I've done with my clients and what you can do very easily yourself. And then certainly if you get to the point that you would need some help, you always know where to find me. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook, and certainly you can connect with me through Small Purchase Big Help, our mobile app. But let's go ahead and really talk about the incredible potential that you have right now. If you do everything right, and if you start getting ready and setting things up today, you will be in an incredible position to have an amazing 2020 holiday season, because you will be ahead of your competition. And then certainly you will put yourself and your business in a really good position to amazing 2021 season. You will be able, with all the steps that I'll show you, you will be able to connect with new customers, and you'll find new ways of attracting these customers and turn them into your loyal followers. You will also be able to already implement processes in place that will help you automate your business, streamline it, and find some much needed efficiencies to really decrease the cost of running your business and increase the the bottom line, the amount of revenue. So you will have more money coming in because less money will be going out. And I think another thing why you are kind of curious about what we will be sharing today is that whatever you've done so far has not really produced a lot of results, and you're still either this way or the trajectory is a little bit down. So maybe I will touch on a few things that you haven't done right or haven't done at all. And those are the key points, key elements in making sure that your business is solid, that it's ready for this digital boom, and that you know how to execute it. And certainly I will show you exactly where to start with everything. By the end of this webinar, I guarantee you that you will at least have a basic understanding of what needs to be done and how. You will know exactly the tools that are available out there that you all have access to. They're all free of charge. Nothing that I will be showing you today, you guys, will require any additional finances. Everything that I'll show you is organic, and everything that we'll discuss is free of charge and available to you. You just have to know how to access it. And then certainly you have to learn how to execute. It's going to be a brief overview. And then over the course of the weeks and months, I'll be sharing some specific details about each of these elements and some of the tips and maybe best practices that I know have worked for my clients, because I can see that we're generating, if my client comes back and tells me my sales are up 28%. I had an opening night and I generated 150% of what I budgeted for. Clearly, everything we've done so far has been working, and it's a combination of all the factors that I'll be going over. Okay, so that is by the end of this webinar, and please do stick around, because what I will show you for the local community here in Orlando and Central Florida, and actually anyone who has any online digital offer, I'll show you a free tool that we have implemented back in May. It's our mobile app, and I will show you how you can create your offer and how you can actually already start promoting what may be coming during the holiday season. So some of the challenges that you may be feeling: you don't have time. there's always something more important that you feel like you have to be doing, but let me tell you, you have to find time. You have to find time, a couple of hours once a week, that you will carve out. You will close the doors, forget that there is a world out there, and you will simply focus on putting together a marketing strategy and making sure that you're massaging and keeping and really working with it like a little baby, because it is a baby. Your marketing strategy is just that. It's a little infant that you are responsible in growing into a full-grown, well-educated adult, right? I'm using metaphor right now, but it is really all about the time. So no more, I don't have time. You have to find it. It is your responsibility, and you cannot blame anyone but yourself if for whatever reason, you're not as successful. It's simply you. You have to find that time. You have to be disciplined in scheduling some time for your marketing, sticking to it. And if you find yourself in a place where you can consistently deliver, trust me, the results will come. Money. We all have the same problem. Money is always an issue. But again, what I'm showing you today doesn't require any $0, $0, you guys. Knowledge. Clearly, knowledge is power. We have to continuously educate ourselves. And that's the whole point, that I will show you where you can go and how you can get things done. And if you have any additional questions, again, feel free to ask me, but do your research as well. Go online. There's so many free webinars and so many free tools, and join and network, join different communities and network with like-minded individuals. And if you share valuable information, they will share valuable information in return. And that is really how you grow. So ask people what has worked for you and what hasn't. And learn from other people's mistakes, because trust me, people love to share, people love to brag, and I mean it in a good way. Because if someone is successful, I want them to brag about it. I want to hear how they were able to achieve something, because I want to eliminate all the trial and error and take what they've learned, all of their best lessons, and implement it in my business right here, right now. So ask questions, network, learn, and educate. You were a party of one. Oh my. So you're a party of one, and certainly there's so much going on and so many things, and you have to run the store and network and merchandise and this and that. Well, the great thing is that if you implement the right processes in place right now, even the being the party of one, if you have the right digital offers, they almost become like your digital assistant. Digital offers run on their own. You don't have to manage them. You don't have to pick up the phone. You don't have to take the order. You don't have to process the payment. Everything runs on its own. So at that point, being a party of one is really just fine, because if you implement everything the right way, it runs on its own, and it doesn't need any additional work and help from you guys. And so the last challenge that you may have, you may have, it's really, where do you begin and how do you start? And you don't really know. So that is the purpose of today. So let's go into the very first basically introduction of all the steps that you really need to focus on today. Maybe take the whole month of setting things up and start rolling up your offers and all the information, maybe October 1st, but that is really the latest, and I'll touch on that. So the focus areas for you and for today that we will talk about is SEO, Google My Business, your marketing plan with your digital offers, and social media. So SEO, really, you guys, when it comes to SEO, it's all about, it's like the most amazing thing, because when you look at your analytics, when you look at all the insights, check out all the insights and see what's going on, what trends are going on, and when people are going on your social media, and the audience age and demographics. And when you go into, if you do an SEO analysis of your website and any other digital offer that you have going on, and really analyze the keywords that people are searching, you will know exactly how to set up your digital offer. But you have to do it. You cannot assume that you cannot assume that what you're putting out there is exactly what your customers want and need. You need this data. And if you are not comfortable, or if you're not familiar with how to perform an SEO analysis, do invest the money and hire someone. This is the only time that I'm going to tell you that you should absolutely pay someone for something, because SEO is almost like the foundation of everything else that you will be doing, of your marketing strategy. It'll help you to write the right content and captions and use the right words. And if you're using Google, if you are creating AdWords campaigns, you have to have this in place. And again, if you don't know how to do a market analysis and look at what your audience, what your competition is doing, if you don't know how to even look up some of the free SEO tools that are available on the market, then please do hire someone that will help you. We conduct and do SEO analysis, initial, continuous, we do it all. So certainly I can help you with that as well. But I can also tell you, as an entrepreneur, you can do this. You can do this. If you commit, like I've mentioned, if you commit to yourself that every Monday from 8 to 12, you will do marketing and nothing else, even if it's just party of one, 4 hours a week. If you don't have that, cut it in half, 2 hours a week. You can Google any webinar on SEO and you will know exactly what needs to be done. Okay, so that's the very first step, foundation, SEO. SEO has to be done with your website. Your website has to be ready and has to be set up. It has to have all the keywords in it so that when people are searching for you, they know exactly where to find you. Google My Business. That is the very next important step that you should look into. Google My Business. Everyone who has a legit business and you have a website or you have a store, you will be listed on Google. If you have not set up and verified and basically claimed your business, you will have zero control over what is posted about you on Google. You will have zero control over responding to complaints. You will have zero ability to respond and appreciate to comments and recommendations that people leave for your business. So make sure that you look up googlemybusiness.com or Google My Business and you will see this page, Google My Business, and all you need to do is sign in. Sign in, and then you will be prompted basically to go through a set of steps once you start creating your profile. Okay, so you have to verify it. The verification of your Google listing takes about 5 days, because you have to receive a postcard with a code on it, and then you have to enter it. You go back into this profile, you have to enter it in. It's a process, but at least while you're waiting for the postcard with this information to come in, you can already basically create a profile for your business. It takes a couple of days to get everything up and running. So get on it today. Read the policy, very, very important. So here I wanted to show you that there are some incredible tips from Google directly. So if you have any issue at all, if let's say you want to find out what does the search mean and how do I learn from it, they are really good in explaining and providing additional information to you about how you can understand Google and what all this data that they're providing to you, what it all means, and how you can use it to grow your business and to make your listing much better. The next thing I really wanted to focus on is having a marketing plan. So a lot of small business owners kind of go out there and throw things out and they hope that one of them sticks. Is it a strategy? It is a strategy. Is it a good one? Probably not, right? Because it's a strategy that's based on chaos, assumptions. It has no rhyme or reason, and you're just hoping that something will work out. A good marketing strategy takes time to develop, takes time to prepare, and takes time to execute. And again, I love to use this word. It has to be massaged. You have to work with it. You have to do post analysis to see how it's performing. You have to constantly tweak it. If one thing didn't work, why is it? If another thing worked, why is it? Do all your split testing A and B. So those are some of the strategies that you as a small business owner may not know about. And for that, you may have to really hire someone, but you don't have to go that much in depth. What you need to know is just the very basic: get ready, plan, and prepare. So get ready, plan, and prepare is understand your SEO, understand your audience, and know what they need, want, and what they like, and why they keep coming to you. You can even simply you can ask your customers as they're shopping with you specific questions to know what maybe you want to roll out as your holiday marketing plan. So if people are engaged with them, what a great opportunity to engage with your customers, right? And say, hey, my name is Lenka, and I am the owner of this company, and I would love to know what brings you here and why do you keep shopping with us? I see that you've been here before and you seem like you know stuff around. So what it is that you like about us, and how can we make your shopping experience a better one? If you don't have the opportunity to do this in person, roll out a survey. There's so many ways you can do it on Facebook. You can simply ask people for feedback. People love giving feedback, and you know it, and especially a bad one. So trust me, when you put it out there, you'll probably hear things you don't want to hear. And unless there's a pattern, the one-offs kind of like brush off, because you'll always deal with the negative Nellies that just want to bring you down. And that's okay. And we kind of like gone, forget it. But if you notice a pattern, this is what you're doing real well, and maybe this is what's lacking, that's that opportunity for you to roll out some sort of a great marketing plan that will help fix an issue. Okay. But again, it requires a little bit of planning and prep. And so once you have that in place, then you figure out your launch strategy. How do you want to launch? Is it that simply you announce it on your social media, or do you maybe want to launch with a special offer? To again, know your audience, know your product, see and understand what they want to, what people are really what they enjoy shopping from you, what they like, and maybe incorporate that into your launch strategy so that you can make it really enticing, and you can make it like something that gets people really excited, right? So that's your launch strategy. Marketing collateral is hugely important. I have an example here for you that with one of these restaurants that we had going on, we actually prepped flyers that we distributed everywhere. You walked into a restaurant and, the flyers were on the windows. We created table tents. We had a flyer next to a register, creating beautiful imagery, beautiful videos, going live, and showing people who you are, showing your personality, your own as your business owner, but also your business personality, showing what the business is all about and how customers can benefit from you, and the offer that you're creating for the holidays, how amazing it is. You can have an example of it, you can show it, showcase it, really do like little teasers. People love that. You utilize all of your platforms and social media to do it. And again, the visual part is a huge, huge contribution to either running a successful marketing plan or not so much. Now let's talk about digital platforms, especially right now during COVID. You have to connect with people in the space that they feel most comfortable in right now. And unfortunately, because of COVID and the projections in the fall and winter, is that the foot traffic will probably be still limited, and people will be shopping even more so online. Think about Amazon. Amazon is killing small businesses right now. So how do you compete? You have to be really creative. You cannot compete with Amazon. No one can financially. You can compete with Amazon with creativity and creating those valuable deep connections with your customers. If you have a digital offer that you combine with some sort of a loyalty reward, so that people feel that if they purchase something from you, they get something back in return, that's amazing. Right there, it's bingo. That is what people are looking for, and that is the first step in developing that emotional attachment with the customer, and for the customer to develop an emotional attachment to the brand. So here's just an example of a loyalty reward for a gift shop that we rolled out. It's going to be almost a year ago, but why I'm showing this to you guys. This gift shop, for example, And they used our mobile platform that you can utilize as well. This gift shop has zero social media, no website, zero, and there's absolutely, you cannot find them anywhere. They're not on Google, almost as if they didn't exist. The only way you can find out is if you happen to be at the local Health Central Hospital here in Ocoee, Florida, where it is literally in the lobby of the hospital. And so I spoke to the owner and I said to her, why not utilizing our mobile app platform and creating a loyalty feature that the nurses and the doctors and the patients can benefit from? And this platform releases and sends push notifications so that at least you have a way of connecting with potential customers. And so we did. We created, this is a VIP loyalty card. We have also a regular loyalty card. Long story short, I will not go into the details, but you guys, we rolled it out the very first month. This loyalty card generated $4,000 a month. And yes, there was a cost to running the business because for each 10 punches, I think they got a $25 gift card. So I believe from what I remember, the cost of running this per month was about $300-400. $300-400, $4,000 in revenue. Oh my gosh, it's a no-brainer, right? And it's simply just letting people know, come and shop with me. The more you shop, the more money you save, the more, rewards you'll get. And this is just one. They have 6 more coupons, birthday coupons. Download our app, you get $5 off. It's a very flexible platform, and it has all these incredible offers. I will be doing a webinar about that as well, so stay tuned for additional. Maybe I'll do it next week, I'm not sure, but I'll let you know. But just this one loyalty card, digital loyalty card, created an additional, let's say $3,600 a month for a small business that is inside a hospital. So it really depends on how you set things up and what digital platforms you use, so that you maximize your exposure, you maximize your brand awareness, you minimize the amount of legwork and actual work, admin work you have to do, because this works, it automatically updates, it automatically replenishes, it saves all the data, it collects information. Basically, people have to sign up, so you are able to connect with your customers because it's Linka Brady, and Linka Brady's account, and you can actually send Linka Brady an individual push notification and say, hey Linka, thank you so much for spending $100 with us in the last 3 months. We so appreciate you. So you know what? Here's another $10 coupon. Come by. We have a new merchandise coming in. We'd love for you to come and shop and enjoy a $10 off. How awesome is that? We kind of covered and touched on a lot of information right now, and I really wanted to reiterate that a lot of the stuff for you guys when it comes to prepping for the 2020 holiday season, it's really all about you and how maybe aggressive and consistent and determined you become starting today. Knowing that you have to do your SEO analysis, knowing that you have to understand your audience, and you have to really look at what your competition is doing. Knowing that you do have to do the market analysis and claim your business on Google My Business and create a profile that when people are searching for someone like you or service that you provide, that they're able to find you. Knowing that with COVID, foot traffic and the way we did business in 2019 will probably not be the same, and sales will be down, and you have to be really creative to fight the big guys like Amazon online. And the creativity comes from being able to put together an offer and maybe even a reward system that will make you stand out, that will make you very, very different from everyone else. And so knowing that those are all the steps you need to get ready for, including your social media and making sure that you have beautiful profiles with Instagram, beautiful images, Facebook, informative, right? Still kind of like, you need to have Facebook page. You need to have a Facebook page in order to be effective, because if you want to run any sort of a campaign, even if it's just a $5 campaign, you need to have a Facebook page. So start working on it already and make sure it's updated. Make sure that if people go and they Google you and find you and then they go on social media, that it doesn't say that the last post was from 2018. Because what does it tell them? That you're not credible, that you're not in business, right? They want to see that just about yesterday you had an event going on, or you posted a new food item, or you went live, or you did a team builder, or you showed yourself in a mask being like, oh, here we go again. Whatever that may be, but please do be active on your social media, because it's a credibility issue today. For anyone out there that's Orlando local, if you have a brick and mortar business or any local service, I would love for you guys to go and download our app right here. You can download it from any of the app stores. And if you don't want to get an app on your phone, you can download it as a smallpurchasebighelp.com, okay? This mobile app is available on the internet as well as in the app store. And it is a mobile app that is used to help the local businesses to really showcase what they're doing. With the holiday season, we will be really big in pushing all the holiday offers. We already have over 800 downloads. We already have 30, 40 businesses marketing with us. This will only grow. We send push notifications. We have Facebook and Instagram, as you know. We will be pushing this hard, because our goal is to use this tool to help all the small businesses that have zero maybe exposure, like Betty J's Gift Shop, to help them really showcase what they're doing. And you guys, it is all free. Everything we're doing here is free. The only request we have from anyone that is promoting with us is just tell people that we exist. That's all it is. You know, it's a two-way street. We help you, you help us. All these landing pages that you see in this picture, we take care of it all. We created. We take information from the submit form that is located on our app. So if you download and open our app, you simply go into submit, fill out the form, and then we find your website, your Facebook, and we find beautiful images, and we put your information out there. But it was really good to connect with all of you guys. I appreciate your time. I wish you all the best with everything. And don't forget SEO, Google My Business, social media, your website updated, and your digital offer and your loyalty rewards. All those, put it in place and start today. Don't wait until the last moment. Competition is going to be fierce. This is going to be really rough 2020 holiday season. You want to be ready for it. All right, thanks so much. It's been a pleasure. Linka Brady here. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.